Wow, degenerate sinners, welcome to the Outlaw Online Snake Church, the Living Branch. Welcome. Hallelujah. Gonna pre-record today. No, I feel like shit this morning, that's why we're pre-recording. Working power in the blood of the Lamb. Of that Lamb, oh yeah. Check this brother out, man. He looks so excited to be there. Wonder working power in the blood. Oh yeah. Wonder working power. Wonder working power. Horn salute, protection from the devil, and welcome all vile, degenerate sinners. You're all welcome here because we're all vile and degenerate before the man upstairs. I've been sick for a whole week now. I went to the doctor Tuesday. That night I started dry heaving, and my first thought was my medicines. These narcotics they push on us today, they ain't the same I was doing back in 2009. There's something in the formula now that'll make you sick. So no, I ended up dry heaving. Horrible stomach issues. I haven't ate solid food in 2 days now. I can get down maybe some ice cream. Diarrhea, can't sleep. When you can get to sleep, it's a blessing till something like a cat wakes you up or something. So, no, my wife had this virus, whatever the fuck's going around about a week or so ago. I caught just a tad of it, but not that bad. And I don't know if I picked it up from the hospital or what. Now, here's something I've noticed about the hospital. Yeah, I haven't even had a drink. I can't hardly smoke. I mean, I can't hardly do shit. No, one thing I've noticed is we quit worrying about coof. You know, we used to wash our hands. Every time I handled money, I got to wash my hands from the dirty money. Or every time you touch something, every germ, you know, we're putting on hand sanitizer. But we've gotten away from that. Now, there's something I realized, you know, when you go in, they pump up your arm, and then they put a little thing right here on your finger. Well, how many fingers does that go on every day? They don't clean it. You sit there and watch the nurse right there. She don't clean that, okay? I don't know. I'm going to have to pay attention if it's in the office or in her pocket. But, yeah, they don't clean that shit. So how many fingers has that nasty thing been on? Sitting there rubbing my face and rubbing my nose and all that. Wife, like I said, had it about a week ago. And, shit, she was messed up for 5 days. And she still has to go to work. My wife finally did come clean with me. She doesn't even make $200 a paycheck. Yeah, we used to be doing kind of all right at one time. You know, we weren't going hungry. We weren't going without. We were keeping on a plenty even keel. She had a heart attack, broke a shoulder, and started getting on early Social Security, so she can't work that much. Well, her Social Security check's only $1,000, and she don't even make enough money for the bullshit and the hassles she has to deal with this place of her. I think she just does it to keep busy and stay away from me. Let's check out some music before I get to the meat and potatoes of our subject today. What's going on here?
We don't make nobody hammer. You hammer them, you handle them on your own. You get bit, we're not responsible.
Snake Church. Gotta love this stuff, don't you? Gotta love the Snake Church. This is great here. Nobody gets bit, nobody gets hurt. We do it online, you know, so it's all good. Now, actually, my wife came up with the idea last week. Don't cast your pearls before swine. Even Jesus said that. Don't cast these pearls before swine. And I've got a couple illustrations of this. You know, it makes absolutely no sense, preachers, Baptist, men of the cloth, Jesus freaks and evangelists, even Mormon missionaries. It makes no sense going to a gay pride parade spouting Jesus, because it's not going to work. You're throwing your pearls before swine. That's right. You're throwing your pearls before swine, because these people will turn and attack you and trample your pearls to the dust. It's kind of like those people like Westboro Baptist. When I went to Marilyn Manson, yeah, I looked goofy, a big old earring. I had short black shorts. I was even in fishnets. Oh my God, how scandalous. That's right, I was even in fishnets. But I was at a Marilyn Manson concert, and it was like an early version of Halloween in public. Oh boy, look at me. But yeah, you got these people, I'm going to go to hell and all this other stuff. You don't know dick about me. Oh yeah, hell, I could have been an ordained preacher going in there, and you're telling me I'm going to hell because I want to go see a Rob Zombie concert. Granted, no, a good Christian person would not be caught dead in such an environment, but let's be for fucking real, man. Standing on a corner with a sign ain't winning somebody over, okay? One time, when I was a Seventh-day Adventist, we went down to a Promise Keepers meeting. Fred Phelps and them, and that name should resonate with some of you, Fred Phelps and Westboro Baptist came down there. This was at Kemper Arena. Me and the other two guys, we were on one corner, but Liz and Mary, her daughter, was down here on another corner, and those people that pulled in 3 vans, it looked like an infantry assault out of helicopters. I mean, they opened the doors, out came them, the signs and everything, and they didn't push the girls off, but they surrounded the girls to where they had to move, and they took the corner over. Now, I'd use their hate to my advantage and say, hey, come over here, we love you, we're not hateful like that, and take the literature. We got rid of a lot of literature. Well, yeah, using their hate against them. I can't say they really won too many converts, and also that was at the time, too. It was God hates fags, and God bless the IEDs and killed the troops and stuff. They weren't very supportive of what was going on overseas and our troops. By the second day of listening to this crap, it was even pissing me off. Now, just a little bit, a tidbit on Sodom and Gomorrah, since we're talking about certain groups and things. They always say that the sin of Sodom was sodomy. Ah, yeah. A couple angels roll into town trying to save Lot and his family. These angels must have been pretty hot, because you got half the townsfolk wanting to fucking ass rape these guys. You know, ass rape an angel. Wonder how that's going to turn out for you. No, that's only part of a story. No, the sin of Sodom was this. They were rich cities down in this fertile plain. They were. In fact, they were so rich that 5 kings from the east came and invaded them. And that was the first warning shot that God gave to these people. And then Lot moved into the city after this little invasion, and then the angels had to rescue him and all that. I think it's somewhere in Ezekiel. You can find Ezekiel in there in the Old Testament, and you can look this up if you can find it. The sin of Sodom was fullness of bread, which means they had wealth, and idleness. They had so much money, so much riches, they didn't do shit. They were pretty idle with their time. And then, you know, you got a degenerative element in there. Like any other successful city, you're going to have your red light guys, okay? So, another thought I had, too, is that pearls before swine. God gave Noah a rainbow. That's right. It was a rainbow that was supposed to be a sign from God to us that he wasn't going to destroy the world by water now. Funny now how we've taken that same God's promised rainbow and defaced it on a piece of rag. It's been defaced on a piece of... I don't think the Almighty upstairs supports the rainbow flag movement. I'm sorry, I'm just being fucking real. Read the book there. It even says he frowns on sodomy. Now, granted, it's not a major, it's not the biggest major sin. It just defaces God's image. And there's a lot worse things that go on out there, like child molesters, chomos and shit. I'm not going to touch that. Your sin issue's your sin issue. You're going to face your own judgment. I don't need to judge you. You got that on you and your conscience. That's nothing to do with me. But all I can do is make a couple comments. We've defaced God's image. We've defaced the whole religion thing to where God's not even around anymore. God ain't going to throw his pearls down to us swine anymore, and there's never, ever going to be any new light. There'll never be the revealed word. And the only revivals I'm seeing this year have been phony, false ones. Some revival out of some damn university that never really took off. Some kids decided on their own, but we're not leaving, and started a revival. Well, if it's a man-made revival, it won't work. Only the Spirit can move a person and move people to revival. This is Spirit-driven. Sometimes I don't have no Spirit driving me. I can't come up with something every week that the Spirit don't drive me. I feel a responsibility to keep doing this every week, and it is a challenge. I started this, and I tend to keep going. It's too easy to quit when things get complicated or you don't know what to fucking do. I was sick today. I could have took a day off, but I can't do that. So be careful. Even in a conversation with somebody, don't cast your pearls before swine. If you know you're going to get shot down, yelled at, and can't get a word in, don't even say nothing. Some people are so unreasonable, you can't reason with unreasonable. So, I wonder what some music says. I got to check the time here. Oh, we're getting low on time. Getting short on time this week. Going a lot quicker than before. Happy Sabbath. Sabbath will start tonight, Friday at sundown until Saturday sundown. That's the true 7th-day Sabbath. It's true you can worship God any day of the week, but why throw those pearls before swine? Why don't you be right and do it on the true 7th-day Sabbath? It's the only day that really counts when it comes to worship with the Almighty God. So thank you for watching. Again, I haven't been feeling good this week. I pre-recorded this. Sometimes it's easier on me this way. All I got to do, I could either post it tonight if I feel good, or wake up in the morning if I feel right and post it and get it going. It seems to be a little easier on me. So we're running out of time. We need to go find out what Benny's up to, because I think Benny's got a little bit of healing here for a couple minutes or so, and then we'll call it a day. Oh yeah, running out of time. Yeah, I can't do over 15 minutes on this.
Bless her for all she does.
Every week I add healing because there's sick people like me that need healing. Look at that.
Let's give the Lord a mighty hand of praise. Come on.
Yeah, check that shit out with Benny, man. Just touch that bitch and she go down.
All right, guys, come here closer. Come on closer, all of you. Good night. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. We're marching to Zion. Beautiful, beautiful Zion. You know the old song? We're marching to Zion. Beautiful, beautiful Zion. We're marching onward to Zion. That beautiful city of. Sing it again.
I try to. All right, last minute, Benny. Heal somebody. Drop somebody. Last minute for healing.
You know the old song? Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life as well.
Well, I guess we're not going to get a healing. Benny's so happy, isn't he? All right, friends, we're about out of time. I guess Benny ain't going to heal. Good night, Benny. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe.